All right.
Three trolls?
I have a troll and you have a troll. Son
Oh.
of a biscuit. Biscuit, biscuit, biscuit. Turn, turn. I gotta see. Fuck. All right. So, after a lot of technical difficulties, we are now back. And I'm still trying to shuffle my deck. We are playing Magic the Gathering again, but we are playing Commander. This is Commander. The main difference between Commander, there's a couple differences. There are a couple of really big differences between Commander and 60 card. The first difference is that your life total is 40 instead of 20. You can see that by the sets of 5 dice we have sitting out here. Or sets of 8 dice with 5s on them. The next difference is as a commander deck has 100 cards. It's 100 cards exactly. It is 100 cards with this and your card here, which I gotta turn this light off because it is glaring and you can't see. Well, all right. Well, at least you can see the picture now. You know it's a card. Life totals, 100 cards. The cards that are in the deck, there can be no 2 cards in the deck that have the same name except for basic lands. That is the only exception. Basic lands you can have more than one. I like these sleeves, but these sleeves, this set of sleeves I have, it's really hard to shuffle with. I like my new sleeves. My new sleeves have a unicorn on them and rainbows. And I'm doing that I got those particular sleeves because it's cute to think just how much of a no that deck is. Alright. So Commander also starts the same with a dice roll. And I got 7. You got 10. And I'm going to go ahead and cut your deck.
Ow.
Okay. Now, before you look at your cards, I guess you're going to go first.
Yes.
Okay. I deal myself 7 cards. 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, do you have at least 2, possibly 3 land cards in your deck?
1,
in your hand.
2, 3.
Okay. And the rest are spells?
Wait, no. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 instants.
Well, do you want to start with that, or do you want to do a mulligan?
Is that a bad thing?
You have plenty of land. Do you have one of every color in your commander's color?
No.
Go ahead and...
I've got a dual. I don't even know what color this is.
Can you make every color that's there? Can you make red, white, and black?
You tell me. Because I don't know which one. Got this.
Okay, that's red and black.
That doesn't have a color.
Add 1 mana to your mana. Add to your mana pool 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. When that mana is spent to cast a creature spell that shares a creature type with your commander, scry 1. So, yes, you can produce all 3 colors of mana. And you have scry ability, which means scry, you can look at the top card of your library. And when you go, you have 7 cards?
Yes.
You're going first, so you don't draw.
But I can scry, can't I?
No.
Okay.
What does your spell say? Whenever you cast another vampire spell, if he's in the command zone or on the battlefield.
1/1 black
Create a
vampire
1/1.
creature token. That's why you got screwed so bad last time. Don't I have to play land?
You have to play a land, yes. Always play a land. Does that come into play tapped or anything? There's a battlefield tapped. Alright. So you're done. And I'm okay. I don't like what I have, but I will deal with it. I draw my card. Oh, I got another land here. But I'm going to lay, let's see. Do I have anything I can really cast at the moment? I think I should work my way towards that. That'll give me 3. Yeah. I'm going to do this when this comes into play tapped, and I'll be done. This is Vivid Grove, comes into enter the battlefield tapped with 2 charge counters on it. So there's my 2. And pass turn.
So, untap.
Always untap.
Draw.
Upkeep if you have it. Untap, upkeep, draw. You didn't have an upkeep, draw.
So, land, right?
Yep, land.
Sorry.
Pay attention to those things. If it enters the battlefield tapped, I'm not sure if a judge will yell at you or not and tell you that because you brought it in and didn't have it tapped, you can't have it. I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know. I'm just telling you what I, you know. Some people can be real sticklers about that. Just remember, if you play it right and you do everything like you're supposed to, you shouldn't have too much of a problem with stuff. Anything you're going to do with that?
I don't have any other cards I can play.
Okay, so you pass turn?
There's literally 1 card in my deck, and I don't know when I'll be able to play it.
Not yet.
It's 11.
What do you mean it's 11? Read what the card does. Whenever there's an X...
Doesn't that mean 10?
No. And then there's an X, that means it's algebra. Solve for X. X can be any number you want, from 0 until infinity.
I assumed it was...
It is not 10. If it is a 10, it will have 10 in that circle.
Well, I assumed it was because I couldn't write.
Well, they can write 10 in there.
I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick.
Alright, well, then we're going to come to my turn then, and I got to do something. Careful, 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 careful. You're caught in the...
I was trying to get out without...
Yeah. I have the reason that the top of the table is so fuzzy is because I have a blanket over the table and I have an electric heater underneath it. It's really toasty. It's really nice. So it's my turn. I'm going to untap. Go to my upkeep. I don't have anything to upkeep. I'm going to draw. Oh, I've got another land that comes into play tapped. Well, here's another one that comes into the play tapped. I don't have anything I can cast just yet, so I don't mind throwing this in. You know, I got a land, I got 2 lands here that come in untapped, and I've got another 2 lands that come in tapped. So I'm going to enter this one here, tapped. Path of Ancestry comes into play tapped. I get to add 1 mana to my mana pool of any color my commander has, and when its spell is cast to, when the mana is spent to cast a creature, I get to scry 1. Same thing that she has over there. She just doesn't have it out yet. So I laid my land. I only have 7 cards. I will pass turn. To you. So.
At least you got it done.
What? I didn't get nothing done. I laid a land.
No, I meant like you didn't like attack me. So untap, draw.
Did you just play this?
Yes.
Okay.
And I still can't play anything. I don't think. Can I play this?
What?
Wait, no, you don't have anything. So I can't.
Fun.
This is not a graveyard. This is just where I'm putting my cards.
It's just your hand. I know.
I'm not talking to you.
Alright, fine. Don't talk to me.
I am talking to you, but it does not. You know what I fucking mean.
Alright, so we're on untap. My turn? You're passing to me, I'm
yeah,
assuming?
team pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Great. Another land.
Why do your cards kind of look foggy?
Because it's a matte finish, whereas yours is a gloss finish.
It makes them look like the older cards.
It does. Alright, so I got a problem here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which means I have to play a card here. But the question is, can I do what I want? That looks like fun. Well, I've got another thing that comes into play tapped. And I'm going to go ahead and play that one. I think. See, these two don't require tapping. That one doesn't require tapping, but this one does. And I really can't cast anything yet anyways. I mean, I could, but I don't know that I want to just yet. I have to count how many cards I have. I have 8 cards right now, so if I lay a land, I'll be down to 7. If I cast this card, I'll be back up to 7, because I will go down to 6, and then I'll be at 7. I think I'll do that. So I will lay a land. You know what? I'll lay this land, because it's pretty. Command tower. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in my hand right now. And I'm going to tap this for forest. So I don't remove a counter, because I can tap this for green without removing a counter. I'm going to tap this for whatever. It doesn't matter. And I'm going to cast Cultivate. Cultivate allows me to search my library for up to 2 basic land cards. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to search my library. I like searching from the bottom. That is not a basic land card. That's not a basic land card. That's not a basic land card. There's a basic land card, but I already have one of those. I need some basic land cards in here. See, I don't have one of those, so there's one of the cards I'm going to pull out. And I'm going to pull out an island if I can find one. Island, island, there's a forest. Island, island, island. Come on, tell me I've got an island. There's a swamp. There's an island. Alright, I'll pull that out. So those are the 2 land cards I'm going to pull out. And I have to shuffle my library afterwards. I'll put this one into play tapped. And I will put this one in my hand. And this one goes to my graveyard. And I will pass turn.
Woo!
While I shuffle my deck.
Untap. Draw. Play land. And
Whenever a vampire you control deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Now, what does your vampire thing say there? Whenever you cast another vampire spell, if Edgar Markov is in the command zone or...
creature, create a...
There you go. So you got 2 vampires out.
Can I attack you directly?
Neither one of those has haste.
I thought these can...
Nope. It says summoning sickness just like everything else. The only time it doesn't, the only time you can attack me directly when it first comes into play is if it says haste, or if it says this creature is unaffected by summoning sickness, which that's what haste is now. They didn't used to have a word for it. So I'm gonna shuffle one more time here. Alright, will you cut my deck, please? Okay. Come to my turn. Gonna untap. You are done, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Untap, untap, untap. No upkeep to do at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and draw. Oh look, another land. God, I got a lot of land right now. Can I get anything out though? Almost. We can almost get something out. Can I get something out? Let's see here.
Oh.
Casting these 3 for red. And an island. And a forest. Doesn't matter. Bringing out the Scourge of Valkalis. Whenever Scourge of Valkalis or another dragon enters the battlefield under your control, it deals X damage to target creature or player, where X is the number of dragons you control, and I control 1 dragon. I'm going to deal 1 damage to that and kill it. Token pile.
So...
And I will pass turn.
Untap, untap, untap. And draw. I don't get this. I got a card I just don't get, so...
You want some help with it? It's an artifact. You pay 1. You pay the 2 to get into play, and then when you pay 1, you tap that, and it adds white and black to your mana pool.
So you have to play land if you have it, right?
You don't have to, but you always should play a land every turn. The more land you have, the more things you can do.
So... Don't I get to put out another?
Why?
Because he's out.
So?
Oh no, it's only if another one gets put out. So I'm gonna do this.
Destroy target creature or enchantment. That's brutal. Motherfucker. Destroy target creature or enchantment. Cry. Bye, dragon.
And
Goes to your graveyard.
I need a new name.
Graveyard.
Right there. And I pass turn. Or no, wait. I can still go. Can I?
The
I
next time you
attack you
say pass,
directly.
what do you got to do? You don't say attack directly. You say I'm attacking you.
I attack you.
Okay. You're attacking me with a 2/2.
2/2.
Fantastic. So I'm going to take 2 damage here. So I have nothing I can do about it. So I'm going to go out there. It's going to be a 3. And what do you get to do?
I don't know.
What does it say?
Whether a
No.
whenever a vampire you control deals combat damage to the player, put a 1/1 counter on it. So it's 3/3.
Now it's a 3/3.
Sorry.
Untap. Untap. Draw. Fucking crap. Play a land, another forest. Just slide this guy under here. Gonna tap everything. I tap one of these for red. That's red, and 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Red, red. Hellkite Charger, flying haste. It's a 5/5 Flappy Bird. Whenever it attacks, I can pay extra mana, and if I do, I untap all attacking creatures, and after that phase, there's an additional combat phase, but I don't have the money.
So you just instantly do 5 damage because I can't block flying.
Well, I could attack you, sure, but then that means that this thing would be able to do damage to me next turn, and I'm not going to do that.
So you're not going to attack, you're just putting him out?
On a past turn.
Okay. So
Oh, what have I been doing? I've been doing very, very bad, haven't I?
Untap.
I just remembered this guy.
Untap.
So the next time I cast a dragon spell, it costs 1 less to cast because of this ability.
Untap. And sorry, 1 black, 1 red, 1 white, 1, 2, 3.
Fantastic. 4/4, first strike, haste. And whenever it attacks,
Whether Edgar attacks, put 1/1 counter on each vampire you control.
And it has haste. You can attack with him this turn. Are you attacking with him this turn?
No, because he's stupid.
This is a 3/3. You don't get to increase this. When he attacks, are you going to attack with him this turn? He has haste.
It would be pointless.
Yes.
Because your guy is a 5/5.
Yes.
So, no.
Read his abilities.
Eminence. Whenever you cast another vampire spell, Edgar of Markov is in the battle combat zone on the in the battlefield. Create a 1/1 black vampire token. First strike haste. Whether Edgar Markov attacks, whenever he attacks, put a 1/1 counter on each vampire you control. So I would attack with him, then attack that with him.
You don't get to choose who you're attacking. You just go into an attack phase. If you choose to attack with him, what happens? What's going to happen with you when you attack with him? What does it say on the bottom?
This guy gets a 1/1.
Each vampire you control, that includes himself.
So then I attack with him and with him.
Okay, so now this is a 4/4. And now, Edgar over there's a 5/5.
So I attack?
I'm going to block that one and kill it. And I'll eat the 5.
Okay.
You're all tapped out.
Yeah, so.
Untap. Untap. I'll look up a card here. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to do that for sure. What have I got? Enters the battlefield tapped. Enters the battlefield tapped. Does not enter the battlefield tapped. So I need to know if I have enough mana to pull this off. First of all, I need 2 green, and I need 3 colorless. So I've got 1, 2 green, and I've got the 3 colorless. We'll go ahead and lay a land here. It doesn't really matter. We're going to tap. These 2 are for forests. I'm going to tap these other 3 here for my other colors. I'm going to cast Curse of Bounty, and I'm going to enchant you with it.
What's that mean?
Whenever I attack you, I get to untap everything. I don't get to untap my lands, but I get to untap everything else. And just because a creature that is attacking is untapped doesn't mean that it is not still attacking. It is still attacking you. Okay? And the other spell I'm going to cast is Kodama's Reach.
Does that ever go away?
If you can do something about the enchantment, then yes, it goes away. Otherwise, it's going to sit there. Every time I attack you, I get to untap all of my creatures after I attack you. Search my library for up to 2 basic land cards. So I'm going to go searching for basic land cards here, and I don't even care what. Here's a swamp. I'll put that one in here. That one comes into play tapped. The other one goes in my hand, and I will pick whatever comes up next, which is an island. I'll put that in my hand. And I will shuffle. That's fucking weird as shit.
That's basically how Lucy works.
Pretty much.
Where your eyes just follow you. I'm cold.
Okay, I've shuffled my deck. Would you please cut it?
Hi.
I don't know why these are rolled. They're not supposed to be rolled, are they? I'll move my life total over here. These are supposed to be 5s. Because you haven't done enough damage to me yet for those to be not 5s. Okay. These are tapped. This is not tapped. This goes to my graveyard. I'm going to attack you with a 5/5, which there's nothing you can do about. And because of the curse, I get to untap it. So you're going to take 5 damage. And it's untapped again. And I will pass turn.
And draw. I don't know if this has any use for me, but
Each player discards a card. Each other player discards a card. You draw a card for each card discarded this way. So I'm going to discard 1 card. You're going to draw 1 card. Doop, doop, doobie doop, doop. And it's not at random, so I can just discard whichever one I want. I will discard Sylvanite Temple.
and
Did you draw your card?
yes,
You're going to attack me with Edgar?
yes.
He's now a 6/6. I will eat the 6.
Sorry, my OCD really bugged me. And sorry, and pass turn.
Okay. On tap.
We're gonna have to take breaks soon. That way I can look for my meds. What's it gonna take me a minute?
I'm going to tap everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Does he have haste?
No, he does not. But I'm going to still attack you for 5. And I get to untap because of the curse. You're going to take it because there's nothing you can do about it.
And
I'm a pass turn.
after this turn of mine, we're gonna take a break for a minute.
Okay. What are you going to go do? Stuff?
I need to take my meds, but it's gonna take me a minute to ruffle through my bag.
Oh, I'm sorry. Whenever one or more dragons you control attack, draw that many cards, and you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield.
Ha!
I should have caught that last turn.
This can be white, right?
Yep.
White. White.
Exile target artifact or enchantment. If you cast this spell during your main phase, you may exile up to 1 other target. Okay, well, this goes away.
And
That
fuck.
goes to your graveyard.
I'm not gonna attack with Edgar.
Okay.
I pass turn.
Okay. Untap everything. Alright, well, I need red and red for this. And I need 4 more. I didn't lay a land this turn yet, did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I did not. So I need how much mana? I need +4, 1, 2, 3, 4, +1, +1, +1, +1. That's not enough to do both. So okay, but I can do both. So I'm going to tap these 2 for red. I'm going to tap these 4 because my Dragon lets me makes my dragons one cheaper. Now I'm going to put this in here. As long as I control my commander, I have my commander in play, controlling it. This guy gets +2/+2, so it is a 7/7. And whenever it attacks, it deals 7 damage to target creature defending player controls. Now, I'm going to attack you with all 3 of my dragons.
I did.
No, you're not dead. I'm attacking with this dragon,
10,
and with this
15.
dragon, and with this dragon. It's a total of 20 that you're going to take. You can't block it because they're all flying. And Eddie there isn't flying. And I'm going to use his ability to deal 7 damage to Eddie, which is going to kill him. So he goes over here to your command zone, but he also has this on him. He's going to cost that much more to cast next time. He's going to be 3/2. So it's going to be black, white, red,
Because of
and
one of your
5.
cards?
Because he died and went back to the command zone.
You never did it like that before.
That's the rule. Nobody's ever... I've never killed your commander before.
Are you sure you have?
No, I haven't. If I've returned your commander to your hand...
You killed him before.
If I've killed him before, every time he goes up in difficulty, it gets that much harder to cast. It increases by 2 every time he dies and goes back to the command zone. So you're going to take 20 damage. And I'm going to draw 3 cards because of his ability. 2, 3. And whenever one or more of your dragons attacks, draw that many cards, then you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. I'm going to put this permanent into play. Bladewing the Risen. When Bladewing the Risen enters the battlefield, you may return target dragon permanent card from your graveyard onto the battlefield. So I'm going to return this one to the battlefield. And I will now pass turn. I wasn't paying enough attention. You're also down to 5.
You can't do it afterwards. What?
That's okay. Crackling Doom deals 2 damage to each opponent. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among those creatures he or she controls. You're cruel. So I take 2 damage. I have to sacrifice a creature. Each
The
opponent.
greatest power among creatures.
Greatest power, greatest power, greatest power, greatest power.
That would be your commander.
Maybe. I'm seeing if there's anything else I can do to increase the power of something else so that it has the greatest power when that spell resolves. Well, he's just got more expensive. Yep.
And now this goes to the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
At least I'm doing pretty good at countering.
I can kill you next turn. Do you want to die next turn, or?
No, I'm just saying I'm doing a good job for relearning.
Yes, you are. So, are you done? Or is there anything else you want to do?
Give me a minute. So, I have 3 cards. The only one that does anything is this, and I don't think it does anything.
Instant. Has an additional cost to exile X cards from your drawing. You draw X cards and you lose X life. Well, how many cards are in your graveyard? 5 cards in your graveyard? Do you want to lose 5 life?
No.
To draw 5 cards?
No. I didn't get the top part. I thought it was just draw X cards for you lose X life. So if I did like one card, like 1 life, I could pull 1 card. So I wasn't understanding.
Yes.
I was asking. I can't play anything else.
You don't want to play anything else?
It's just adding more mana. I don't need use for more mana.
You have plenty of use for more mana. He's going to keep getting more expensive. Always put your mana rocks out. Put your other mana rock out too. Does that come into play tapped? No, it doesn't come into play tapped. But you can tap 1 to get 2 out of this guy to cast your other mana rock. And you could pay 1 to get 2 more mana out of it. How about that? You don't need to tap that last thing.
Pay 1 to get 2 more.
What are you going to use it for?
Nothing. So, there.
Okay. You done it?
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right?
Sucky. Untap, 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 untap. Oh, this goes down to 5. Play land. These each cost 4 to play. I'm going to cast both of these, bring this one into play. I'm going to deal 5 damage to you because of his ability. I'm going to play this one. I'm going to do 6 damage to you because of his ability.
And I dead.
You dead.
And that was our commander decks.
Those commanders. This is the dragon commander. I changed out a couple of lands, but I changed out a couple other cards. And to be honest, that's the fastest I've ever had this deck work for me, because I got these cards in my opening hand. It really helped me to cultivate and Kodama's Reach. It allowed me to get more land out faster. So, I'll pick all this stuff up. Do you want to play another game of Commander, or you want to look at cards?
I want to play our. Can we play
Our Magic?
Yeah.
Probably. Alright, so another Magic the Gathering game is going to come up here.
One that was.
We'll talk about it in the next video. So, this ends this Commander game. Thank you for watching my video. Subscribe, like, whatever. Why is my mouse not working?
I don't know.
Really shitty stuff. What the freaking freak?
It's still not working.
Okay.
Did I somehow pull it out? Or is it too far?